My friends, I know that the world seems like a cruel and unforgiving place. I know these times are fraught with peril and uncertainty, and I know the difficulty in continuing to exist every day. But I want you to know how privileged and happy you should be that you exist at the same time that Cocaine Bear exists. Truly, the best of times. Cocaine Bear is a 2023 comedy starring the late great Ray Liotta and a bear. In this movie, a bear ingests a large amount of Satan sugar and turns into a 500-pound killing machine, tearing through anyone in its way to get its next fix. In a sense, Cocaine Bear is a variety show, with a series of colorful guest performers who encounter Cocaine Bear before something violent happens to them. Imagine the Late Late Show if James Corden ripped all of the guests limb from limb. You know, like James Corden in any public service industry situation. What I'm trying to say is, James Corden sucks, and The Late Late Show would be much better if it was hosted by Cocaine Bear. So this movie is a riot. It is a gory, violent, hyper-aware riot that is never intended to be taken seriously. That is exactly why this movie works. Cocaine Bear knows exactly what it is and maintains a light, self-aware tone. It doesn't bother with realism or keeping things grounded. The situation and characters are ridiculous, and unapologetically so. This movie is Snakes on a Plane without the restraint. Since the characters are really nothing more than cartoony archetypes, Cocaine Bear never comes off as cynical or mean. This allows this movie to fully embrace its own glorious, cartoony hedonism unimpeded. For example, Margot Martindale, the greatest character actor in the known universe according to BoJack Horseman, plays a park ranger in this film, and if I knew nothing about this movie, I would think that this was a fake movie from BoJack Horseman. Martindale is so hilarious in this role that every scene she is in is pure gold, because she's having as much fun as possible. We also have Alden Ehrenreich, young Han Solo, as an emotionally wrecked gangster son. O'Shea Jackson Jr. playing a pitch-perfect drug dealer who is just done with all the ridiculousness that keeps coming in his direction. Carrie Russell as a mom so completely out of her element, you're just waiting for the bear to turn her into a statistic. Jesse Tyler Ferguson as a wildlife expert right out of a bad Disney Channel sitcom, Isaiah Whitlock Jr. as a cop apparently only a few weeks away from retirement, and so many more. I want to put a special spotlight on young actor Christian Convery, who plays the character of Henry. He's the little blonde kid who gets all the best lines in the trailers. This young man is so hysterical in every scene he's in, I hope that when my dream sequels of Meth Shark, Heroin Lion, and Adderall Sloth are finally made, Henry is there to stand against them, or at least run away from them screaming. The late Ray Liotta makes what I believe is his final film appearance in this movie, playing, you guessed it, a gangster. He's over the top, he's ridiculous, and it looked like he had a grand time. I'm not sad that this was his last movie. It was great, and I hope he did have a fun time making it. What keeps Cocaine Bear going, other than the cocaine, is that there is really only the thinnest of plots stringing it together with minimal stakes. This movie exists to have fun with a stupid concept. Unfortunately, the movie makes the disappointing decision to try and concoct an actual story during the final act with actual stakes, and sadly, I think that this robbed the movie of what made it so entertaining. These dozen characters who are running about didn't have to converge in the movie at all. It didn't have to mean anything. This could have been a loose anthology like Trick or Treat, where the characters never collided, and I would have been happy. Sadly, the need to bring the human character stories to a conclusion only made me wish that the final act had more bear. Because let's face it, the bear was the star the whole time, not the people. All in all, though, this was a grand time, a ludicrous motion picture, and I do believe that I laughed harder at this film than I have at any comedy in a very long time. It makes me think that more so-called comedies need killer animals in them. Imagine, you people, and a wolf, a Medea homecoming, and a tiger, Lyle crocodile, and an alligator, bros, and a bear. The possibilities are endless, and I believe they should be explored in an expansive cinematic comedy universe. Thank you for watching! I'm going to go start writing those scripts right now.